All right, I want to talk a little bit about what's been happening with me. So, maybe some of you guys might remember, towards the end of the summer, I made a video called The State of Khalior. Like, to know, like, what's happening with me, what are my goals, what am I doing with my channel, with streaming, with Bloodhunt, and all of that. So I did a little recap, and I was just like, all right, I'm gonna go with that, and I'm gonna see what happens when, you know, the end of the next summer. Basically, like, I'm gonna do one in a year. But several months have passed, and there's quite a bit of things that have changed, or I should say have not changed, or I should say have gone worse. In the video, I said I'm known to be a reliable person, and that people and that people can count on me, but I still needed to work on that because I had a lot of promises that I've made to different people, to my stream, to I don't know, the Bloodhunt in general, like the community of Bloodhunt, and I needed to work on that to be more reliable when I promise something that I actually am going to deliver. I also said that I wanted to do more streams because there's a lot of redemptions that we've been doing on my stream, and a lot of them did not happen, and I feel really bad about that. I get people hyped about the thing and participating in a thing, and I don't deliver the reward. There's a bunch of things that I wanted to work on, and then fall happened, and fall was just an increasing amount of like stress and situations and things developing into another, and the holidays happened, where, surprise surprise, my holidays didn't feel much like a holiday to me. But I did have a here and there a bit of moment of reflection, and especially when the holidays ended and I had to go back to work, and I had to deal with what was happening at work and all of that. So now we're at the beginning of the year. A whole bunch of things happened at work. I've got a whole bunch of things IRL. My health, which is, I'm going to talk about that in a second. All of these things, I reverted back to exactly what I said I wasn't going to do anymore, and it got worse. It got worse. Suddenly, I'm not sleeping anymore, or I'm not able to sleep. I used to put Bloodhunt over everything, and I wasn't supposed to do that. And I've been trying to. I said I was going to be healthier. I said I was going to order less food. I was going to do more food prep. I'm going to do more exercise. And these are all things that sometimes you say you're going to change something, and you put some changes into place. And sometimes your carefully planned situation, it just doesn't work. So you got to go back inside. You got to go back inside, get the motor out. Let's look, can we change parts? Can we do something else? Because what we plan to do, even though we put it in place, it just doesn't work. I fall back to my usual things. In that respect, and especially because of work, and because we're already kicking it into burnout mode, I'm in the same shitty situation that I was last year. I need to make sure I don't push myself. Like I said, before the holidays, I had a list of all the things that I wanted to do, all the things that should be done, the things in the community. And at the end of the holidays, after going back to work, I looked at that list and I realized I can't do all of it. I can't do all of it all at once. Immediately inside my head, it came the questions like, when would you have all the time to do all of this? And where would you find the energy to do all of these things? because I'm a guy that has a lot of plans, has a lot of ideas for myself, for my stream, for the Bloodhunt community. And I want to do all of these things. Like, they're all important to be done right now. But all of these three things can't coexist at 100% of these things all the time. So I have to, unfortunately, look at myself and just be, okay, let's be realistic. First of all, my health needs to come first. The decisions I've made about my life over the last 5 to 8 years have actually been direct consequence of me just becoming the fattest I've ever been. I'm weighing 238 pounds right now, and it's all in the belly. It's all in the belly. You can't see it on stream because, you know, ooh, it's all okay. No, it's below. You know, no fat in the legs, absolutely not. It's just like in that bottom part over here. And probably some of the decisions I've made have been shortening my lifespan, such as the not sleeping or regularly sleeping 4 hours like it's like, you know, like it's something to do. And like I said, it's been like 5 to 8 years that I've been like pushing myself to only sleep a few hours a night. And you know, once you get past 40, you start thinking about death a lot, or at least in my case, as in it's going to be a real reality that's going to be happening to me at some. So this is what I'm getting at. I need to reshuffle my priorities yet again. Bloodhunt is still very, very important to me, but like many people have stated many times in the past, it's time for me to play more of the game rather than plan events for everybody else. I said this multiple times already on stream. I was meant to reach level 200 in 2024, and at this time I'm 168. I'm not even close. In fact, I've looked at my stats and I've played less Bloodhunt in 2024 than I did in 2023 and in 2022, which is preposterous. I still want to organize events for the community, but like I said in the beginning, I don't think it's realistic for me to organize and plan events when I am not sure I'm going to be able to make it, right? You know, like I organize the thing and I say, all right, we're gonna, you know, we have a schedule, we're gonna make it to like these weeks, and right now I am completely unreliable because of a lot of things that are happening in my life. Right now, I want to plan competitive events, tournaments. I want to do giveaways, but I wouldn't be able to promise you that I'm going to be able to make it, both in the scheduling sense and also in the priority sense, meaning that if something comes up that is more important, I'm going to have to focus on these other things. And Bloodhunt, unfortunately, like that's one of my things. Bloodhunt can't be number one in my priorities anymore because I've been doing that for like 2.5 years, putting Bloodhunt first, and it's been the cause of like, because I do this, then, you know, the ramifications, like, okay, well, if I do this, that means this, it means this, it means that. Like, this is how I arrange my schedule and my week, and this is how I do with my other responsibilities and blah, blah, blah. What does that mean realistically? It means I'm still gonna stream. I'm going to try to redeem all the things that I've promised to my chatters. Don't know when it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna, like, on stream, I'm gonna be focusing on that. This year, everything that I promised my stream I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna complete the whole list this year, for sure. Next month, I'm gonna have my subathon. Just putting it out there. I need an idea for some things that are embarrassing but not disgusting for me to do. Just think about that. Thar and I, we've looked into the next few months. We've got tentative dates for funiments, like one per month. Up until right now, we've planned to up until the Bloodhunt 3rd anniversary. So for hosting them, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna do them. That's fine. Mostly because Far does most of the job. If anyone else wants to make events and they need a host, I can do it. No problem. I'm good with hosting. Any other thing in the next few months, I'm not planning anything. So no tournaments, no giveaways, no scavenger hunts that I can promise you right now that I would be doing. I'm not doing any of those. It's not reflective of how I feel about the game or how I feel about the community, the state of the game or whatever. It's just that I need to put myself first, my health first, for at least the next few months. I'm gonna tell you, in May, I'll see how I feel about things, because a lot of other things about my life should have stabilized by then, mostly my work. My IRL work and a bunch of things. Like at that time, everything should have been like calmed down and everything, and I can actually, usually I'm able to breathe again and be able to take a look at like the things I want and whatever. It's usually in May. I don't know, it's the way my life goes, I guess. But if ever in these times, if ever I find myself with like some extra time on the side and I feel like, hey, maybe I can squeeze in something in my schedule, like I love doing scavenger hunts. So maybe if I have time, like, oh, I'm gonna do a scavenger hunt for Valentine's Day or for Easter or something like that, then maybe I'm gonna do it. But right now it's just like I'm not promising anything. Yeah, the important thing is that you understand that what I'm saying is I'm taking a break from organizing events for myself. I can participate at events, I can host events, I can help people make events on their own. Like if ever you need help, like with the forums and all of that, like I can do all of that. It's just that right now putting some events and putting it all together and organizing and fielding all the questions and all of that and all the admin work that's in the background, hands off for me for the next bunch of months. Like guys, I'm wearing double XL clothes right now. I can't order a bigger size of shirts than that. Like this needs, like this health issue, this needs to stop right now, or else I'm gonna have more serious issues than just trying to order clothes that fit me. Like this is gonna be seriously affecting. Basically, I'm gonna try to turn myself into a gym bro streamer. I'm gonna be like fucking Hassan, except that whenever he's talking about politics, I'm gonna be talking about like, I don't know, vampires. Vampire games and all of that. If you need setting up events and tourneys and stuff, Far and myself, we're really happy to help you out to get all of that stuff happening. But yeah, all events, like it used to be, but really now it is, all events are totally in your hands. Don't count on me to set up a tournament, a competitive anything, at least until the month of May. But you're gonna see me stream, you're gonna see me play Bloodhunt. I'm gonna stream Bloodhunt. I'm not going anywhere. I still have a whole bunch of codes that I'm gonna have to find a way to pass them on, because I have a whole bunch of things. By the way, hey, wouldn't that subathon be a good time to give out some codes for Bloodhunt? Wink, 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 wink. I'm just shifting my priorities, like I said. So yes, Mockright, that means that you are probably gonna have freaking treadmill streams while I'm gonna be killing people. I don't know exactly. This is the current state of where I am. It's not just the jingle bells that have been ringing this holiday. It's been a lot of alarm bells about my health. So yeah, this is what I have to do. I have to do this. Again, not reflective on anything about Bloodhunt. It's just, this is for me. But I'm there, not going anywhere. I've already said, like, you've seen me. I've been on the Bloodhunt Discord also and stuff. So, you know, all of this is what I'm gonna do. So yeah,